he ever hit you in England or just in?
We had a lot of fights, worse than the cat and the dog.
Who?
Me and Gabriel.
No, I mean you, Abraham. Has he ever given you licks in England or just in?
No, in Morocco. That's the only time when he ever done it to me.
Okay. Okay. And what about to Gabriel?
Gabriel the same, yes.
Okay.
But he, as I said, me and Gabriel, my father learned me and Gabriel, well, taught me and Gabriel, both to fight with each other, but like worse than a cat and a dog.
Okay.
So like grip each other in the hand and like scratch them and then pull each other's hair and all kind of stuff. And then pull my hand, bang her on the floor and then do that kind of bad stuff.
Perfect.
And then once my father taught me, like, he didn't taught me, but he told me to make my brother's head bleed, or like maybe like so like my brother's head bleed, so that it actually bleed.
Yeah.
So I said, how should I do that? And then, but I didn't want to do that anyway. I wasn't
And
going
your
to.
dad,
I wanted to know.
Told you that?
Yes,
Okay.
I wanted to know, like Ricky Dearman.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, like, how I wanted to know how will he tell me to do that. But I wasn't actually going to do that. But then because after I wasn't like, he said, "Are you sure you can do that?" I would have said, "Yes, of course I'm sure." But I didn't do like he wasn't sure with me, like if I will do it. So then after he gave me licks, like hard ones, that can make your head bleed. My father. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he gave me licks till I will say say that I will do it, Papa. I will do it for sure. I promise you. And then after, so if I say I promise him that I will do it, then I'll have to do it.
Okay.
So then after I done it, so he told me like, do I have any little glass frame or anything? With a picture in it, but got glass on at the front. I said, well, I think I do. It's like I told him I think I do have one. It's a picture of Supreme Master Ching Hai. So it's like that's the person that we pray for and meditate for. Yeah. So there was a picture of her, and after I said, I think you got a glass frame because I saw my mum putting apart the photo and putting it in, or like taking it out and then changing the frame.
Yeah.
But then after, when I saw her putting in the new frame the photo like of the picture of her, they put like this glass at the top. I thought it was plastic first. Then after, when I asked Mum when she was putting it in, I just felt it with my nails, and I just were like softly knock like some with my nails, touched it with my nails, but how to say, like just
You
patted
worked out
it.
it's glass.
Yes. So then I know how to tell it's glass because it will like make a little tiny noise.
Yeah.
There wasn't plastic then, and I made sure that it was glass. So I asked my mum, if it was glass. She said yes, it's glass. Be careful.
Yeah.
Then because after he told us to have a big fight, like as big as they can. But then after that time, I was so angry then.
And how did he tell you that?
So he told me like to fight. She taught us to fight really badly.
Okay.
And then after, once me and Gabriel fighted so badly.
Okay.
So like once, because my father lived with us then, he told me to he did tell me, but then after he told me to think of a really bad thing to do. So then I thought, and I just gave an example for my dad, and then I wanted him to be pleased with me, not to give me any licks or anything. So then after I said, because we used to have a baby bed, so you know babies which sleep in these little beds, but not the one that rock, that you have to rock. There's a still bed, is like maybe a 5 or 4-year-old can sleep in it. So after, but it had gates, so you can just put like maybe a suitcase under the bed, but then you can't take it out just like that. Because it got like, it looks like gates at the front.
Yeah.
So then I gave Gabriel a trick. So I told my dad that I told him what I think to do. So I said, I will trick Gabriel by getting him under the baby bed and lock him in there and stay on the bed so that he can't come out. So he can't, like, because the bed was a bit light. So then, because he can just pick up the bed. So then after he tried to pick up the bed, he couldn't because I was heavy there and I was still on the bed. Then he was screaming. And after when I heard, like, maybe left him there for 3 minutes on, I ran right in, like, my mum does yoga. So then I ran in the yoga room where she does it. I hid in the cupboards, but I thought they would never find me there. So then I went there and I hid there.
Yeah.
But then Gabriel knew that place. I thought he didn't. But then he opened it and then he teared my hair off. And then he got my hair, banged me everywhere on the walls and on the floor. I got so angry. So then but I started it.
Okay.
So then after, I got this frame and I made sure he didn't look, so I was behind his back and then I went that on his head. So then after, the piece of glass went in his head and then he bled. Yes, and then after, but once he done something bad to me anyway.
Okay.
Well, it was on purpose actually.
What we'll do, I think we'll stop because your mum's finished and it's getting quite late for a day. So I think we're going to take a break if that's all, and we're going to stop and just we'll finish up for today. Is that all right?
Yes. I heard my mum say that we are going to go to see you tomorrow.
I think what it is, they just want to make sure you're okay at a hospital tomorrow. So they're going to check you over, make sure you're okay. And
in a hospital?
Yeah, in a hospital. To see.
And a special one, though, like a child special.
It's a doctor that specially deals with children. And they're going to see if you're hurt or if you've got any injuries or anything like that. Do you think you've got any injuries or hurt anywhere?
No. I didn't see my father for a long time now.
Okay.
Nearly 2 months.
Okay then.
But one is that once when I was only 5 or 4, I remember that my father got the spoon and then he hurted me all on here, and after it, like, he cracked my head open.
Okay.
And what I remember is that I saw my mum and my father fight with each other in the bathroom, and my father nearly killed my mum because he was strong then. My mum was not strong, but he was handsome.
Handsome?
Yes, I can't say it properly.
Yeah.
So then because he banged her on the floor and then he got his knee and he pushed her right in my mum's head.
Oh dear.
And he nearly killed her. But then after because my big brother James, he was there. He was only a small boy, and he was old enough to have a phone. He had his own phone, and my mum called for James to call the police. But he'd done it straight away, and maybe in 15 minutes, police were there, quick. But my father still did not leave the house.
Okay.
And when the police came, my father left the house.
Yeah.
The police car was right in front of our house, and my father was just going out of the door. Just going out. So they arrested him and then I remembered that, but I was scared. Because when he opened the door, he done it on purpose. He opened up the door because he wanted to take me and Gabriel to the party.
Yeah.
He asked my mum. He asked my mum. He was living with us then.
You was only little, so how do you remember that?
I was only little. I was only like maybe 3 years old. But
So
I remember.
how do you know that? Who did
No,
tell you about it?
I remember.
Oh really?
I remember
Wow.
when I was
From
there.
3?
Yes,
wow.
I remember.
That's
See, then after, I
good,
was
because not a lot of people remember from 3.
because I was next to the door, and I was listening. I was looking. I was peeking through the door what they were doing. And the door that time it didn't go in the room, in the bathroom. It went out of the bathroom into the corridor. So if you open it, you can hit somebody. And my father saw me peeking, so he just opened the door straight away. So that the door banged right on my head.
Yeah.
And I got knocked over. I got hurted. And then he pretended that he did not hurt me or anything. But then after, but he pretended to be nice then.
Yeah.
But my mum, my big brother James, he just called the police straight away.
Okay. Alright. What we'll do is we'll call it an end. It's 12 minutes past 7. It's the 11th of September. Okay. Well, if you go in the room with the telly, then when your mum's finished, she'll come in and join you. And I'll give this a clean up while. No, leave it because I've got to come and clean that. Sure.